No one expected to see the Sussex associates in the company of their bitter rival, and it must have come as a surprise to Meghan and Harry themselves. Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie were thought to be among the few who still had a relationship with the rebellious Dukes Meghan and Harry. In light of their tainted relationship with the Sussexes, members of the royal family even avoided certain conversations in Eugenie's presence, considering her particularly close to the Montecites. Indeed, even Omid Scobie in his book described the Princess of York as a loyal and very close friend to Meghan and Harry. Like Harry, Eugenie is loyal, honest and very cheerful. According to evidence, in 2016, the princess and her fiancé even came to Toronto and they had double dates, having a lot of fun while hanging out together. Harry considered his cousin very wise for her age and consulted with her about her relationship with Meghan. In turn, Eugenia visited the couple in Montecito, went to a soccer game with her cousin, and both couples were photographed in a Los Angeles restaurant. The fun seemed raucous and forced. Both Harry and Eugenie seemed united not only by their friendship, but also by a shared grudge against Charles, who denied them royal privileges. The York sisters dreamed of becoming senior members of the family, working for the crown, but Charles did not deem them worthy. Harry, on the other hand, had a bag full of resentments against his father and older brother. So it is not surprising that there was complete harmony and mutual understanding in the cousins' relationship. Nevertheless, the other day, Eugenie and her sister Beatrice were pictured having lunch in a Notting Hill pub with their friends. By a surprising coincidence, the group of friends included Piers Morgan, a TV host known for his undisguised dislike of Meghan and Harry. To call him a critic of the couple would be an understatement, as Piers Morgan never missed a chance to speak out strongly against the Montecites and promised to prosecute them and hold them accountable for every outburst they made against the royal family. Even before she met Harry, Meghan once had lunch with Morgan and then abruptly cut off communication. After that, the wounded TV host decided that he was just being used, and since then, the Sussexes have known no peace from the journalists' attacks. And now in the press appeared photo, where Beatrice rushed to the pub Notting Hill, and then, leaving the institution, warmly embraced Morgan. The press claims that in addition to the princesses and the journalist, Beatrice's friend and singer James Blunt were at the same table with them. Eugenia may have already been inside the establishment, and photos of her greeting the journalist were not caught on camera. However, the fact that the princess is a loyal friend of Harry and Meghan was dining in the same company as their ardent critic, to say the least, looked very strange. Despite the fact that famous people usually leave the establishment through the back door, fearing paparazzi, the whole company went out through the front door. What brings Eugenie and Beatrice to the company of Piers Morgan? Knowing Meghan's categorical nature and her habit of cutting ties, we can assume that the Duchess would not like such behavior from her friend. Camilla also recently hosted a dinner at the palace where she hosted Piers Morgan and other journalists who are known for their criticism of the Montecito couple. This did not go unnoticed in the Sussex camp. Now Meghan and Harry's confidence has been undermined by Eugenie and Beatrice, even though everyone was confident that the prince would be leaning on their support during his time at the coronation. Sources claim that Harry will face a cold reception, and after his brother's revelations, William has an incredible rage toward his brother and sister-in-law. Now, however, the Duke of Sussex will have no one to count on during his visits to family events, as the prince's only allies have bonded with their adversary. Will we see Meghan and Harry again in the company of Eugenie and Jack, and will we hear about their close and sincere friendship? I think it's unlikely.